All right, guys. I'm traveling today. I'm on the road. I have pulled over into the parking lot of this Panda Express. Just had some orange chicken. Phenomenal. And the news is out. Brian Callahan has given play calling duties to quarterback coach Bo Hardegree. Bo Hardegree will be the new play caller for the Tennessee Titans on Sunday against Houston. Brian Callahan says he is doing this to be more present as a head coach so that he can be more involved with other things than just being so focused on play calling. And I do think we have seen that happen with Brian Callahan in instances where, he's not able to get to play in time. We have to burn a timeout or take a delay of game because he is so focused on his play call or what he's going to call next that he's not focusing on other things that a head coach should be focused on. So I do think that's been a part of the problem. But my question is, if you're Brian Callahan, does this not seal your fate? Part of the main reason he was hired was to be the play caller. Part of the main reason he was brought in was to be the play caller. And if he's not doing that anymore, does it not just feel inevitable? I mean, it already did. Let's be honest. It already felt inevitable that he's going to get fired. But now it feels like a foregone conclusion. Like, if he's giving up the play calling duties, and that was like one of the biggest things he brought to the table, is it not a done deal at this point? Does he know it? Does he know it's over? I don't know. I don't know how all that works. Brian Callahan says everything will stay the same. Their routine throughout the week will stay the same. The only difference is on Sunday, Bo will be calling the plays. Now, I don't know much about Bo Hardegree, the new play caller. I don't know. I know he interviewed for some offensive coordinator positions last offseason. Didn't get hired anywhere, obviously. And so I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I do want to know this. What does Nick Holes do, the offensive coordinator? Because you would think if the head coach is the play caller and he's giving that duty over to somebody else, why wouldn't the offensive coordinator be the next logical person to do it? And so they're not going to Nick Holes. They're going to Bo Hardegree. What does Nick Holes do? What is this guy doing that, like, okay, you weren't calling plays and now an opportunity came up to where somebody else was going to call plays and you're not getting the job and the quarterback coach is? I don't understand that at all. I just don't know what he does. I don't know what his job description is. I don't know what his daily routine even is. Like, what is your role in all of this? Brian Callahan said he has no problem with his own personal play calling so far. He thinks he's done a great job. He is coincidentally the only one who thinks that. But when he said that, though, he kind of laughed, and it kind of felt like in his mind there was something else he wanted to say that he feels like he can't say. Like, he said, I have no problem with my play calling. It almost sounded like he had a little attitude behind it. He says this is his decision, but yesterday he said him and Amy talk every week. It just makes you wonder if Amy or Borgonzi or Brinker or somebody was like, hey, man, you got to give over play calling duties to somebody else. And now that Brian Callahan has done that, now that we have a new play caller, and again, I don't know what to make of Bo Hardegree. I don't know what kind of job he's going to do. What is Brian Callahan going to, like, what is Brian Callahan as a head coach if he's not also the play caller? What does he bring to the table? What does he bring to the table? Like, not a big personality, not exactly a leader of men. We love that term. I don't really know what exactly Brian Callahan brings to the table if the play calling is not part of it. So we'll see. Maybe the Titans will come out Sunday and Bo Hardegree will just be the greatest play caller in the world. And now that Brian Callahan doesn't have to worry about calling plays, he will just be more on guard as the head coach and on top of things. Maybe. But I don't know if giving up play calling duties will help you understand that 1 elbow equals 2 feet. I don't know if it will help you understand when you need to kick it, when you need to go for it, when you need to punt. I don't know if it will help these penalties. Like, am I supposed to believe that all these penalties keep happening because Brian Callahan's too worried about calling plays? I don't know. I don't know. I think all this has done for today is put a very small Band-Aid on a huge wound. That's what this has done. It's putting a very small Band-Aid. This is enough to maybe buy Brian Callahan a couple of weeks to look for another house in some other city and state, to get his bags packed, to get the boxes ready, to put the stuff in, to start moving out of Nashville. That's what this has done. This is a small Band-Aid on a very big wound. This is, and I'm going to talk about this on Friday on the podcast, but Amy Adams Strunk knows what she's going to do. She knows she's going to fire this guy. She knows she's going to fire him. And the only reason she hadn't, I said this on the Two Tone Talk X account last night. If what happened in week 3 with the Titans had happened in week 13, in 10 weeks, Brian Callahan's office would already be cleared out. He'd be gone. The only reason he is even still employed is because it is so early in the season, and Amy Adams Strunk knows she has developed a reputation of pulling the trigger too fast. She knows she has developed a reputation of firing Robinson, Vrabel, Carthon. She fires somebody every year, and she just wants to give it a little more time so it doesn't seem too crazy. But that's the only reason he's still employed. If this were week 13, 14, he would already have his stuff cleared out, and we would already have an interim head coach named, and we'd be looking to the future. But the fact that it was just week 3 and it's so early, that is the only reason that he is still employed. But this gives them a chance. This move that they've made today, giving the play calling duties to somebody else, it gives them the opportunity to say, look, we did something. We didn't fire anybody. We didn't fire him. So you can't say we're too impulsive. You can't say we're too, trigger happy. We didn't fire him. We just got him to give up play calling. We made a change without making the big change. But don't lose sight of the fact that the big change is still coming. They just got to give it time so that it doesn't seem too hasty. But Amy Adams Strunk has already made up her mind. She knows what she's going to do. She's just got to find the right time to do it. Bo Hardegree, the new play caller for the Titans. Again, I don't know a whole lot about him as a play caller especially, but we'll find out Sunday. Hopefully he's better. Tighten up.